Hey guys, Crew Blonde Way back. I'm Rick.
Eric.
Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
Where are we?
And we are back with Hunter x Hunter. That's where we are. Greed Island.
Where we are.
Yeah.
But
there's been murder.
But Rick, we're not in the wave cave, and I'm trapped in
Yeah.
some weird dark realm. What?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm home, and I know we usually joke about not wearing pants, but I'm actually not wearing pants.
Yeah, neither am I.
Oh yeah.
I look fully dressed from the
Eric,
top up.
stand up.
No!
Oh God!
No, take us. You can't see anything.
Why? I thought it was a joke.
Yes, we are following the stay-at-home order that Ohio is under right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it looks a little different. But we still get to watch awesome shows. Together.
we do.
As friends.
Together.
Yeah.
I miss you guys.
You guys aren't here.
As rival toilet paper buyers.
So what happened last time on Hunter x Hunter?
Last time, the bomber bombed a bunch of guys who got bombed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yes.
I'll have to take your word. I have my notes.
I have my
And,
notes.
We found out that the trigger word is not what it seems.
Pineapple.
Yeah, he has to
No.
touch a person, and then he has to mention the bomber.
Yeah.
And then that places a bomb wherever he touched them.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever he touched them.
Yeah, wherever.
We also had members of the Phantom Troop trying to storm Greed Island from the outside, but one of the creators, Razor, stopped them.
That big man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stopped them.
That giant, jolly man.
Didn't he blow up a boat?
Yeah, he blew up their boat. He teleported them back to the mainland and
Hey.
blew up their boat.
Fantastic. All right, well, I'm excited to get into more of the story.
Yep.
So we have to start. The new way to start. Everybody does it. Everybody. Jazz hands. Do it right, Rick.
No, don't, Rick.
All right. Okay. Oh my God, I love this episode, guys. The best
stuff.
thing ever happened. I can't believe we got Tampa back.
Oh, me too.
And then he immediately got knocked the fuck out.
He did.
Yeah.
He passed on his legacy to Killua, the new
no.
rookie crusher. He literally crushed all of those rookies, Aaron.
They weren't
He
rookies.
crushed every
He
single
beat everybody,
rookies.
so he was the only hunter. The only one.
He crushed the rookies, the veterans.
It's like the Sith, okay? Like the master and the apprentice.
What?
And once the apprentice becomes more powerful than the master, they
Yep.
move on. So, I mean, Tampa's very much like the rule of two in that
So
way.
you're saying that Tampa is too weak and not able to be a hunter, thus stays as a
I'm
rookie
saying
crusher.
that he
And
was an
Killua was
amazing,
so damn
an amazing
good
master.
that he could crush
He was
even
such a good master that
non-rookies.
he was not selfish at all. He was selfless, and
glad.
he let his students rise above him for the betterment of all rookie crushers.
So glad
Aaron.
you agree that Tampa is not good.
I'm glad that you agree that he was an amazing master.
He wasn't a master. He didn't teach
Thank you.
anything. He taught
Thank
nothing.
you.
Nothing.
So
I mean,
the brothers said that that was the last year that they were taking it.
Yeah.
Is there a limit? Because I thought Tampa's been doing this for
No,
No,
I
there's
think
not a
they're
limit.
giving
I
up.
think they were just deciding that, it's like, we barely survived last year. We got crushed in the first round this year. We're just not going to bother next year.
makes sense.
But I mean, I kind of was thinking with this kind of anime, with this kind of pace, sometimes maybe we'll have 4 or 5 episodes of Killua being gone, or maybe we'll see some of it. But nope, 2 minutes, it's done.
So
Yeah.
good. And it's so
took
good
him-
because it was
took
such
him
a
lo-
struggle last time.
I know it's like a really awesome standard in which we could see how they've grown. So
It took him longer to get there than it did to complete the test.
he just beat the shit out of 100 people.
It's like a great-
1,000!
like a
almost
great-
1,200 people.
It's like a great RPG video game where you go back to the starting area after you're level 30.
You just decimate the boar population.
Yeah.
Killing boys. No, the episode was really
man.
good. I liked it. I'm glad to see some progression with them, getting cards and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it really covered a lot this episode, I feel
Yeah.
like, too.
And I'm glad that we're starting to learn more items and stuff like that. I felt like when we first found out about the spell cards and stuff like that, how you could just steal shit. I was like, well, fuck, what do? You can't
Yeah.
defend against that unless you already have the cards that you would be using to defend against that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they have like items and stuff that you can use. Which
It's
for
also
for a D rank
yeah.
card, is
Mhm.
that not just completely overpowered? Like,
there might be limitations
impervious?
that we don't know yet, maybe. But I don't know. He wears it in the intro and stuff, so it must be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
says
mean-
you're immune to attack cards, and they rebound off of you back onto the
Yeah.
attacker, right?
Those are the claims, I think.
Yeah.
And you can also immediately tell if a card is like cloned.
Yeah. Or faked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does seem like a fantastic card to have.
It does.
I wonder if, like, are they all sharing one book that they're putting these in? Like, are they just using Killua's book, or does Gona have some cards too?
Sure.
I think they're all using, like, for the collected cards or whatever, the
slotted cards.
the slotted cards, I mean, yeah. I think they're using one book. But like when Killua found the gold dust girl, he got that card, but then Gon got the doorkeeper card.
Yeah. So they have 7 of 99.
7 of
In one day.
yeah.
And
You know,
that,
It,
I was gonna say. I was gonna say.
go
I thought
ahead.
it's interesting that so many. This game has never been beaten, but so many people seem like they're super close.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things like the closer you get, the slower you advance because there's
Yeah.
like they're talking about like the card limits and stuff like that. They're manipulating the market basically.
Sure, it's like in Pokemon Go. I got to level 15 in like super
Yeah.
quick, but I've been on level 38 for the last year and a half.
Yeah.
Of 40.
For the
Yeah.
last year and a half.
There's people that got to level 40 in the first week.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Fucking cheaters.
I mean, once like someone has monopolized the cards, you either have to trade with them or you have to take them out.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
fight him.
basically.
yeah.
True.
And even if you kill them, like then you just have to go get the card.
Yeah. So it's more beneficial to deal with them. Like
The trading.
even the bombers were saying like combat is our last resort because
Yeah.
they would still have to go through the process of trying to obtain the cards, and by then someone else might have already gotten them, you know, before they got there and got the item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real fucked up that he's making those guys play Russian roulette.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Roll this die and hope you don't die.
You know, that's pretty ironic coming from you, Rick.
What?
What?
There's
What?
running Russian roulette games in my basement.
I mean, no, I we don't have Shane here right now. He's going to be out for a little bit, but I just kept thinking of like how nervous he would be considering his history of rolls.
Yeah.
Anyway, we also had a little bit of a story with the Phantom Troop and Crowell and what's
Yeah.
going on with him.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I wonder who. So Hisoka came
Hisoka.
in to find the person who can do the exorcist of the Nin, right?
Yes.
Yep, because the prophecy said like go east.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder who can find it, like who it is.
I think it's the one guy that made the animal thing from the fire, right?
What if it's Gon's dad? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It could be that too. It could be the guy
'Cause
who
he removed
made
the-
a Nin, whatever the hell that thing was.
It was a Nen eating worm.
It was gross. That's what it was.
Isn't Bisky like one of the top 10 Nen users in the world? Maybe
Yeah.
Bisky can do it.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, she talked about it at least. Like, yeah, you could do that.
And the reason Hisoka wants to do it is he wants to fight Crollo, and he
Yes.
needs Crollo to have his nin back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, there were so many things in this episode that you're like, Tanpa, Hisoka's here, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I was just really excited to see him, but damn, I wish that right whenever he started talking, it started playing his music and not that music. You know? Like, you gotta learn how to use an entrance like wrestling does when you're like, oh, that's his music!
He saw Killua and immediately hid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he knew that he was going to be crushed.
Yep.
I'm so happy. We'll probably
That
never
was-
see him again, but
Probably.
Yeah. I would be very happy if that's the last time we see him.
I'm gonna be like Rose from Titanic. I see him in my dreams at night.
What?
So weird.
Yeah. We also we learned that Kurapika would also be able to sense when the Nin thing was taken out of Crowell, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So
or
it
if
is-
someone attempted to do it, yeah.
yeah, or just the attempt. Oh, interesting. Okay.
And then we also had a little bit with Neon and Nostrad.
Nostrad, yeah.
So like,
Mhm.
you know, what happens with Crollo whenever the Nin stuff happens? Because he has that book thing, right? So he took Neon's power, and he has it in that book, but he can't use it. But
Yeah.
like, is there going to be a thing of trying to get her back her future telling power, or is that not a thing we're going to see?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, her father definitely wants it back.
Well,
He
yeah.
looks like he's
He's
pretty
like, I
stressed
can't
out.
survive
He's like,
without
what am
it.
I gonna do? What am I gonna
Yeah.
do this month? Like
Mhm.
everybody wants their fortunes, and I can't give it to them.
Yeah.
And I mean, Kurapika wants his boss and Neon to fail because they were in the collection market, right? So like she's really just he is really just undercover in order to find more people in that world that's collecting the eyes, right?
I suppose so. That could be a motivation.
Yeah. I still think that's like secondary to the spiders, you know?
Yeah, but I thought that's the whole reason that she joined that group of people.
Yeah.
He joined that group of people. Like there were a bunch of jobs that he could have taken, but he took that one because he.
Well,
could...
he took that one
To find the Phantom
get to
Troop.
to get to Meteor City, or not Meteor City, to get to
York New.
York New City.
Well,
Right.
he took that one specifically though because he thought it would lead them more so to the Phantom Troop because of the
Because
red
it's
eyes.
it's underground mafia and all that stuff.
So he thought that they'd have
Yeah.
more information
Yeah.
on that. I don't know if he's still in that just because of that, or if that's like a part of it. But I felt like he went into that more specifically because of the red eyes, and thought it would be more of a lead towards what he was after.
Yeah, I kind of got the impression that one of the reasons that he's still there is because he's a good worker. Like he this is a job that he took, and he's going to continue doing it. You know.
No, yeah. I definitely think that's the case, too.
But definitely an element of like being able to keep an eye out for the part collections and stuff. I could definitely see that happening. I just don't remember if that was said or not.
Yeah.
Because I
Anyway.
feel like he's going to betray them at some point and like leave them to ruin or maybe even kill them.
Yeah.
Betray like
Hmm.
Neon and all them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Because
think he
I-
would kill them.
I mean,
I think
she
they're in a
wanted
bad
those
enough
eyes,
position.
right?
True.
Yeah.
I mean,
feel
I
like
think
they're in a
that
bad
make,
enough position that if Kurapika just left them and didn't try to help them get back the prediction powers and stuff like that, that
I mean, yeah, I
they
don't
will
think
come
him
to ruin
doing.
on their own.
Yeah, I don't think him doing that would be inconsistent with his motivation. I just don't know if I, as of right now, see him doing that.
He's also spent so much time protecting them. He could have just let them be killed with the Phantom Troop or something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see though. We'll
I mean,
see as we
maybe
continue.
part of it is just like a contract thing. Like,
Yeah.
did he actually sign something?
hmm
Would he be liable or something like
Yeah.
that? I don't know.
Okay. You guys got anything else for this episode?
No, I'm really interested on what's gonna happen with like the trade and if,
Yeah.
like, is there? I feel like we're in this and we're gonna see Gon and Killua beat the game. That's what I think is gonna happen. Now it might not, but we also see like two other groups with the bomber and this what's his name?
Jin,
The dude with the crazy eyebrows.
yeah,
Some with a T.
Sinishare or whatever.
But
Yep.
I think it ends with a ERE.
he like both of them are like close to beating it. So like how do they play into what Gon and Killua is doing, or do they fall in the middle, or do they get a card that they both need, or I don't know. I'm just curious on how that goes. 'Cause
Yeah,
my
or do they
anticipation-
catch up in time before the other two groups?
Well, yeah, if
get
they're like
their
starving each other
cards?
out because they both have a monopoly on a specific card or something. But I'm just curious on how it's playing out because in my mind I'm like, well, we got to see Gon and Killua make it up there, right? Like that's the whole point, so that he can find his dad and whatever else. And he probably won't find his dad, but if he beats the game, he's probably more likely to find his dad.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
how do they fall into this? Is it some like opponents that we're gonna have to compete against to beat, or does he fall in the middle of like their war to beat the game, or I don't know.
They could always eliminate each other too.
True.
I'm sure whatever it is, we will not guess it because this is Hunter x Hunter.
No.
True.
Yeah, it's
All right. Well, I will update our tracker. Days since we were blessed by Tampa's presence is now down to 0. So we continue again next time.
Never see him
Hunter
again.
x
Ever. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on our episodes coming out every week. And if you don't want to wait till next week, make sure you check out patreon.com/blindwave. You can see next week's episode available over there already. In the meantime, while all this stuff's going on, make sure you check out twitch.tv/blindwave. You can find a link down below. We have a lot more streams and stuff going on as well.